Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, Shay's Hobby Bay channel. I said it all wrong, sorry, that's me, that's how I do things. Anyway, so this is another booktube video. Before I get started, I want to put this out there. I guess what a lot of people call a disclaimer maybe or something, okay? Alright. I am just getting started in this booktube thing. I want to have fun with it. I want to be different and do my own thing. I hope there's not any particular rules about it. And I am not just a booktube channel. I have been on YouTube now ever since 2012, I believe. I really started my channel in 2011. But I was not making videos and putting them up. I think it was 2012 before I actually started putting them up. I'm not sure. Anyway, or maybe it was 10, 12. I don't know. Don't worry about it. Anyway, but I got on to do crafting videos and then to also do vlogs. So I do crafting videos. That means I show myself crafting. I show things that I have crafted not on video. I do hauls when I go to the store and buy crafting supplies. I do challenge giveaways about crafting. I have done tags. They may involve it. I do all kind of different kinds of tags, okay? I consider myself funny, make people laugh, so I guess you could say I could be a comic. It could be a comedy video or channel or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, I just act silly and stupid and retarded and ignorant and it just in all my videos, no matter what kind of video it is, and it just makes people laugh. And I enjoy that. I'm glad I make people laugh. So anyways, vlogging, I try to vlog. I'm not very good at a vlogger. I'm one person. I'm not a family with a bunch of little children. That's the best kind of vlogs, really, but I do my best. There's like, people call some videos tutorials. Well, I've done crafting tutorials, kind of, in a way. And then there's what people call cleaning videos, you know. I've done a little bit of that. I'm not the best cleaner. But anyway. So anyway, I do a little bit of everything on my channel. Okay? So, that's what I'm trying to get at. And I've always loved to read. Okay? And I used to watch some bookthon videos. And you know, back in the day, I wanted to do it, but never did. And I think one of the reasons is because I'm different. The way I like to do it. I don't know if Bookthon has a specific rule or what is the other thing you would call it? I guess maybe it is rule. Something you just really have to go by. Like when you're reviewing a book, and see, I may even have it wrong what that means. On Bookthon, not Bookthon. That's another thing. I don't edit my videos and I mess up a lot. So, I hope I don't offend any of the booktube people. I just have a camera. I don't have a bunch of... Oh, my nose is itching. I scratch my nose. It may look like I'm a picking and digging in my nose, but I ain't. See what I mean? Anyways, I don't have all these big lights and the fancy setup and the screens behind me and all this kind of stuff. You know. I'm just a simple little old person. I don't have a lot of money, and I just have one little camera right here that I'm looking at and talking to you. Okay. Now, so, anyways, so I don't want to defend any of the booktube people. So the booktube reviews, because I've been searching and watching some videos, and it may be that they're actually like authors have asked you to say your words right, Sharon. Anyway, asked you to actually read their book before they have published it out to the public. I don't know. This is what I'm thinking might be. I'm cleaning y'all off. You're dirty. What you dirty for? Go take a bath. Anyway. Oh, I got a headache, y'all. Yep, I got a headache. Anyway, so it may be that you're, reviewing an author's book before they get it out there to let them know how it is. That may be what book reviews are on Bookthon. I don't know. But what I kind of think and hope book reviews are, because I hope I get these right. I've got to learn all these different names and phrases and things that's going on Bookthon, like the book review. There's tags, there's even challenges where you look and hunt certain books in your bookshelves. Those are fun. I kind of like that. Then there's the bookathons. I won't be doing any bookathons. I am a slow reader, okay? There is no way I can sit and read so many books in one day or a certain amount of days. I barely get 2 or 3 chapters read every night in my book. Sometimes it's just 1 chapter or less. So, I can't do bookathons. Book hauls. I want to do book hauls. Then there's something called, there's the TBR. That's to be read. And I think that means for the month. But see, I can't even say for the month because I'm so slow. The 5 books I've got stacked, ready, waiting for me to read in order after this one, may take me 3 months to get through all them 5 books. You know what I mean? So I can't really do that right. And I hope that's not going to offend anybody. There's something called wrap up. What is that? I need to learn all these things, see, is what I'm saying. Alright, but book review to me is where you've read a book and then you tell about that book. Now hang on. Okay? Just hang on. Bear with me here. You tell what you liked about that book, what you didn't like about that book. Your opinion. Okay. I don't get into the deep questions about that, like book clubs, the discussions they have. Some of their questions is, what do you think this meant? Why do you think they done this in this kind of way instead of doing it this, all that deep question stuff. I don't do that. I don't understand that. I don't understand how to answer those type of questions. I don't enjoy that. What I enjoy doing, especially if I really loved the book I read, I enjoy telling people about the book, the story, what it was about. I get excited about that. Okay? So then they say, don't be a spoiler. Well, see, there you go. I may end up being the spoiler. I don't mean to. I don't want to. I don't want to spoil anything for any of the booktube people. I don't want to offend y'all. Maybe I don't need to be a booktuber. Y'all tell me. I am not going to know how to do a book review, to share a book with y'all that I've read that I really loved without telling y'all what it's about. Now me, and I cannot be the only one in this whole big wide world that loves this. So I love to hear people tell me about a book they've read. I love to hear them tell me what it was about. Some of the things that happened in it. That makes me go, oh, really? Oh, I can't wait to read that book. Oh, and I'm so excited. And then when I get it and I start to read the book, I'm sitting there thinking, oh, I can't wait till it gets to that part they told me about. You know, it excites me. It makes me want to read the book more. I enjoy hearing about the book. It does not spoil it for me. I cannot be the only one out there that loves that. If any book, since I'm new into this, I don't know. I do have one person that has found me. Thank you for subbing to me. They sub to me. They're a bookthon person. I can't even remember your channel. I'm so sorry. But you know who you are. You found me and you subbed to my channel real quick like, and I've just started this booktube thing. I have only put one video up. This is my second video. So thank you so very much for that. So you and any of the other booktubers out there that come across me and watch me, let me know if there is a specific rule. If I'm going to be doing wrong if I tell what my books are. If it's going to spoil it for you. If you're going to get mad at me. I don't want nobody to get mad at me. I don't want to offend anybody or defend. I don't know the right word to say. But anyway, please let me know in the comments below. Because who knows, maybe I don't need to be a booktuber. But what's going to be fun to me is sharing with y'all what the book was about. It was fun reading it. I enjoyed it. Now, this is the book I'm reading on, and we're already 11 minutes in. This video was supposed to be about me reviewing this book, or my way of reviewing, telling you about it, what I've read up to now. This is the front part, so I've read more than what I have not read. Okay? And I am really enjoying this book. So, I want to tell y'all about it. This book, though, the way it is wrote, may actually be easier for me to just tell y'all kind of a little bit about, there's so many characters in this book. So in a way, that kind of flustered me. Because when I read a book, I like to really get to know my characters, and I like to be able to keep them all straight in my mind. Honey, this book is all over the place, what I call all over the place with the characters. There is a slew of characters, and I'm thinking, oh my Lord, I can't keep them straight. Now, who was that said that? And then when it gets back to that person, and I can't remember all of them's names good right or what they done, and I'm a-going, oh my God, was that the one that did this, you know? And I'm wanting to look back and find that person, and I do that. I'll look back and, where's that one at? Was that who that is, you know? And I'm trying to keep it all straight, and it flusters me. But still, it's a good book. I love it. I enjoy it. Okay, but the way it's wrote, it might be a pretty easy one for me to just kind of tell you. I can tell y'all a little about... I'm going fast because I'm excited. So I'm messing up. I can tell y'all a little bit, especially about the main three characters. But then there's a slew other characters in there that comes in, and some of them is just like tells a little bit about it, and it may never get back to, it may just be that one little bit about some of the characters. It may never get back to all the characters, you know. I don't know. It's the way the book is wrote. But it is so good. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay. So maybe I can tell y'all just a little bit. I know I ain't going to be able to remember all the characters to tell y'all about all the characters. Oh my word, no. But maybe I can be able to tell y'all just a little bit about some of the characters. But not actually how the end of what that character's going through, how it turns out. Maybe I can leave that part, because I ain't even finished with it yet, but I'm going to keep reading it and finishing it. And when I finish it, I want to come back to y'all and tell y'all kind of a little bit about how I don't know, I'm going to try not to be a spoiler. So but not YouTube, it's all YouTube, but booktube members, community. When y'all come across me, this video in particular, let me know in the comments below if you thought I was a spoiler, too much of a spoiler. I mean, especially if you get the book, and that may be the best way. You might need to get this book and read it. Then come back and let me know in the comments below, no, you were not a big bad spoiler. You did good. Or, yes, you was a spoiler too much. Don't be doing that. No more. Or either get out of the booktube community. You're not allowed. Y'all need to do that. Okay. I need to hurry up because my video camera only makes 20-minute videos, and then it switches on. It'll keep recording, switching on to another video. That means it'll be a 2-part video. I don't like doing that. So I need to hurry up and tell y'all about this book. Alright, the book is called Friendship Red. It's by Darian G. Okay? So, the 3 main characters, the main character is, let me find her name here, Julia Everts. Now, I call it Everts. Let's see. This is going to end up being a 2-part video. You watch. I can't keep my mouth shut. Everts. Okay. So, the book starts out with her, and maybe I shouldn't tell that part, but it's fun to me. It starts out, and no, it don't start out. It actually starts out with that old man that it ain't got back to yet. And I don't know if it ever will get back to. And he's in the, and I may not say the word right, is it Iplagu or Prologue? Prologue. I probably don't even say those words right. Is this it? No, that's the acknowledgements. Prologue. And am I prologue? Did I say that word right? And then at the end it's the Iplagu. Well, it's about an old man, 81-year-old man, in that at the beginning. Anyway, that was my phone. Got a text. Don't worry about it. So, Julia, her and her 5-year-old daughter come home from going to town or something. I don't know. I don't even remember if that part tells. They find a plate wrapped with cellophane or plastic or whatever with some bread in it, or cake or whatever, and it's friendship bread slices. And then it had a bag of the starter, because this is Amish friendship bread is what it is, what the book is about. It had the starter, and then it had the paper, the directions telling how to do the starter, to make it and pass it on to other people. Well, she was going to chunk it, and she's not a baker, and she wasn't going to bake. Besides, Julia was in a big bad, she had a tragedy back in the past, and she was in a big bad depression over it. And she wasn't living life. She was just getting by, doing what she had to do. And so she wasn't a baker, and she wasn't going to do it, but her little girl wanted to taste it. They tasted it, ended up liking it. Her little girl wanted to do it. Her little girl was reading the paper. She was so excited about how each day you had to go through and you had to mash this bag, and then on the day 6 you add stuff to it, and then day 10 you get to bake it, and then you have so many bags of starter you got to hand out to people. She was so excited. So they ended up doing it. Her mama ended up letting her take some starters to her kindergarten class and pass them out to friends and her teacher. And okay, the other character, oh yeah, Julia, let me say this. Julia, this probably is Julia and her sister, because the tragedy that happened in her life in the past, see, I'm not going to tell you what the tragedy is. That way, that's not a spoiler. You can go read it and find out for yourself. But it involved her sister. Her and her sister used to be really, really close. Now, Julia's the oldest one. Her sister is younger. I can't even remember her sister's name now. I'm very forgetful anyway, so don't pay that no mind. But anyway, since the tragedy happened, Julia and her sister don't even see each other anymore. They don't have anything to do with each other. We're fixing to change over and be a part 2. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't help it. I can't keep this big mouth shut and just do and say what I need to say. So, I'm sorry. It'll be a part 2. Anyway. So, you know, the sisters are not involved anymore. And so, okay. So, then the next main character, her name is Madeline Davis. And she owns a tea shop. You know, hot cups of tea and, you know, cupcakes and scones and that sort of thing. And she's also got a tragedy in her life, although at first it don't tell about it. Later on you find out what it is and everything. Well, the way Julia, other than